Welcome to the short story of the Medici family, a dynasty who made the history of Florence. Giovanni di Bicci was the first member of the family moving into Florence in the second half of the 1300s. He was a merchant and banker, very popular and respected. His son, Cosimo, was already 40 when the father passed away. Good in business as well as politics, art lover and very well educated, Cosimo got the title of Father of Fatherland. In the 15th century, Palazzo Medici, the family palace, was built for Cosimo by Michelozzo. Here lived Michelangelo, and like him, many other artists, poets, philosophers were always welcomed by the family. The beautiful inside courtyard tells us about the public function of the palace and leads to the private garden of the family. On the first floor is a dark little chapel, one of the oldest in Florence to have survived in a private building. Fully decorated with frescoes by Benozzo Gozzoli, it portrays the Medici family, introducing us another great man, perhaps the most famous member of the family, Lorenzo il Magnifico. Lawrence the Magnificent, grandson of Cosimo, has been nicknamed the tip of the balance of Italian and European politics for his diplomatic skills that granted Florence a profitable period of peace. He had been the most important patron of art of Florence, discovering, supporting, promoting art geniuses such as Michelangelo and Botticelli. The new sacristy, a quite unique funeral chapel, was built by Michelangelo for the Medici, using the Loca grey stone Pietra Serena and white marble. After the death of Lawrence the Magnificent and the period without Medici in town, the family returns, thanks to Cosimo I, coming from the secondary branch of the family. Cosimo imposes his command by moving the residence of the family into the old palace of Florence, the medieval government building. Palazzo Vecchio, well worth a visit, transformed into the Palace of Duke Cosimo in the 1500s, it still retains its majesty. The big hall, Salone dei Cinquecento, was redone by Giorgio Vasari with the present decorations to celebrate Cosimo I. Few years later, Cosimo's wife, Eleonora, looking for a bigger home with garden, bought the Petit Palace on the left bank of the Arno River. The palace became so the new and last residence of the Medici family, a dynasty of Grand Dukes after Cosimo I. Behind the palace are the beautiful Boboli Gardens, designed for Cosimo and his wife, Eleonora. Thanks for joining. See you next.